Just welcome back, doing another test live. We have had a system malfunction in studio. So I've got a backup computer and we're just going to see how it runs. So at the moment, all seems to be good off the old laptop. So I'm just getting it sorted out. And we'll just see who comes in. Let's have a few shout outs. Say hi to a few people, but yeah, Wi-Fi on this is extremely low. Extremely low. Why is that so? Just still testing. Sounds good through here. I am wearing the headsets. Check. Sounds good through here. I am wearing the headsets. Check two. Sounds good through here. I am wearing a headset. Well, that was clever. Is a bit loud, I think, audio wise. Hey, Joanne, good to see you. I'm just my computer died, so I've rang in an old laptop, and I'm just seeing if it works. And somehow it seems to be, but as usual, it's saying my Wi-Fi is slow. Are you receiving this clearly? It's not glitching. Not sure if I got to plug in my extender. But anyway, this life's meant to test us, I'm sure. And the next question was anyone live? Let's have a look. Yeah, Charlie's inside. Oh yeah, I see LC's on. 41 South has another stream from Poland. God, he does some streams, different cameras. Hey, Gandalf. Yes, Joanne. Happy Mother's Day. It is Mother's Day coming to an end here. It's 10 to 4 on Sunday afternoon. Just seeing how all this works out. Like it's my laptop, my hard drive went blue screen on me 3 times today, and I tried to save as much data, saved photos and saved files, music files, and all sorts of stuff. I was dragging them across to my portable hard drive, and then it died about halfway through, and I just couldn't get it going again. So I've just bit the bullet and said, let's drag out the old Acer Windows 7 laptop. It's an oldie. It was a donation to the radio station, actually, by our good friend Andy Townsend, who's from the band The Odd Collective ALT. And there's always been a backup, and we've never really used it. But now it's all I've got this laptop in here and a laptop in the house, and the one in the house is seeing its end of days as well. Hey, Bobby, good to see you. Just doing a bit of a test run, and yes, and Gandalf, and yes, what's going on here? Let me just check something. The mail went out the other last week. got music submissions. Change this over to there. Yes, Joanne and Gandalf. That mail went out, so hopefully, I'd give it 3 weeks. I'd reckon. The way other parcels have gone that way in the past, but it is surprisingly working. So I'm very surprised that the laptop has come out of mothballs, and it was very slow putting it on, and we split the screen as well. So I've utilized the old screen here, and I got the laptop screen there, which is really not there. It's my camera. The camera's up there. Laptop. Hang on, let me try the laptop camera. Changing cameras. Ooh, there we go. Let's have it down a bit. Go up a bit. Yeah. Well, that camera seems to be working. Hey, Chef. Good to see you late at night, your time. Hope all is well, and hope you've getting ready to shower the lovely missus with some fabulous food on your Sunday. We actually went out to a Chinese restaurant. Yeah, that's Wi-Fi. Yeah, we went out to a Chinese. I hear you, Gandalf. Yeah, I'm out of this game. This time of night, for whatever reason, obviously a lot of people around 4 p.m. are doing my time, are doing internet. We've had the people putting the piping in out the front for the wire, the what is it, the microfiber optics or whatever it is, the one that does the fast internet. They're working in this area, and hopefully within the next 6 months. They say it's going to take a while before the other company comes in and actually runs the cable. But when all it's up and available, I will be hopefully having the fastest internet I've ever had down here. Little Chef and I will be cooking a breakfast for the missus. Sounds like a good plan there, Chef. Hope you's all going well, mate. I see. I didn't see Devil Dog on today. I don't know if he was or not. I had a lot of my issues. I seen Gary said he wasn't going live. I read it popped up in my feed, but yeah, I just trying to do some radio work, and my computer is just. I know it was coming to the end of its life. It needs a complete overhaul. Everything needs to be stripped. So I might as well just bite the bullet and buy a new one. It says with a lot of grief, because I know how much they cost. But I might keep an eye out for a second-hand one. You never know. At least streaming-wise. Okay, thanks for that, Chef. Joanne, it is 12:55 a.m. So I'm coming up to 1 o'clock in the morning. It's 4 o'clock in the afternoon here. So, hey, what about are you guys getting the Aurora Australis lights? You know, the sky's going red and purple and all that crazy stuff. It's supposed to be going all around the world. Usually, you only see it in certain places, but it's for whatever reason, it's starting to Yeah, we had a bit of a light show here last night. Unfortunately, when we thought about I'm a really good YouTuber. We sit there for about half an hour looking at it, going, "Oh man, this is cool," and we're looking at it, and then we seen a storm coming in. Yeah, sure will, chef. I haven't seen it. Man, YouTube's been crazy lately. I love reading all the comments in the dad jokes I've been doing. Geez, I've been getting smashed. A lot of people, there's a lot of haters out there. It's just a dad joke, for crying out loud. It's not supposed to be a paid performance. If you don't like it, flick it on a short. Honestly, on a short. How many shorts do you watch and you watch the whole thing and then you go, huh, the next one? Yeah, my Wi-Fi. It's it. Gee willikers. Anyway, I've been getting smashed with people calling me racist and not funny and all sorts of fabulous comments. But I just say thanks for your support. They're helping out the algorithm. Let me actually, I can do it over here. Let's have a look. Let me just laptop. Let me go. The sad thing about this now, the all the memory, all my emails, everything. When you only got to type a couple of letters. Now it's going back to the drawing board. Here we go. Loading up. Drunken Chef community. Oh, here we go. Drunken Chef. Let me go here. How do I do this? Geez, I may have been out of this for a while. Present screen. Here we go. Put that there. Yes. Here we go. What's up, everyone? Please check out our Google business page. If you have tried our rubs before, please consider leaving us a review with the state or country you're in. It would be greatly appreciated. If you haven't tried them, please check them out at our website and give them a try. www.drunkenchefrubs.com. All right, mate. 28 reviews on the picture. That was 5 days ago. Certainly can, my friend. Certainly can. I'm always yeah. So not a problem, chef. I'll get onto that. Speaking of which, I'm waiting to find out what should come first. Oh yeah. Here we go. The eldest daughter sends a message. Yes, getting ready for work again. I've just got out of bed. She works a lot of late shifts at the club she works at. She's manager of a like a casino sports club. I'll call mum on my break. Good for you. Yes. Anyway, chef's the man. Anyway, I was just doing a test. It's good to see people just surfing the net at random times. I just thought I'd get on and run a bit of a chat and see. Actually, while I'm here, let's. My Wi-Fi is not the best, so let's just see. Copy that. Hey, Rolfus, my Tasmanian brother. Good to see you, mate. I'm just my hard drive died, unfortunately. So I've dragged an old laptop out from underneath the house, and it's not running Windows 7, surely, but that's what it says on the sticker of the old Acer. But I've got a laptop in the house that's just about dead, and this laptop used to be around when Jesus was playing football, if you know what I mean. Yes, Rolfus. He's got a cool channel. He's been building your. I see you going for a tank on your next hobby build. Why did the chicken go to the gym? I'm sure you're going to tell me in a sec, Gandalf. I just seen that. Oh man, I'm going to pinch that off you, mate. Come on, oh man, yeah, to work on his pecs. That's an oldie and a goodie. Like, why don't people just hang on, let me go back to over here. Why don't people just enjoy the 10 seconds of a dad joke without having to no, he's not. No, unless you go out there with a shovel and pick up all the kangaroo poo, he's not coming up on the grass because the kangaroos have been having a field day, or the wallabies. Where are we? Go back over here. Go back over here. Yeah, if you haven't connected to Rolfus, he's just a classic Aussie Tasmanian. He's a really cool dude. So, man, oh man, this computer, everything's slow. I tell you, oh man, I'm gonna be stressing. Pull me hair out of me big toe now because it's the only place it's grown. Where are we? Has everyone kept up with Drew's Reacts channel? He's had a few interesting ones on this week. All right, let's go. Oh man, he's had a few interesting ones on this week. All right, let's go. How to work a laptop? Open it up. Oh, press the button. A few interesting ones on this. She comes, especially older ones. Good on you, Gandalf. Heard it on another channel today. Let's go. How to work a laptop. Open it up. Press the button. Here is Rolfus. He is. Let me have a look here. Why haven't I made? Good on you, Gandalf. Heard it on another channel today. Let's go. How to work a laptop. Mod. Open it up. Press the button. There you go, Rolfus. Here is Rolfus. Let me have a look here. Why haven't I made? Good on you, Gandalf. Heard it on another channel today. Let's go. How to work a laptop. Mod. Open it up. Yep. There you go, Joanne. That way you can just. There you go, Rolfus on Rolfus. Let me name there, and his channel will just drop. You can just. Did I get? Pick a laptop. Mod. Open it up. Yep. There you go, Joanne. That way you can just. There you go, Rolfus. Hang on, Rolfus. Oh, I'm out of practice. You can just. I'm dealing with a hater at the moment. Just block and move on. That's all you can do. It's funny, yeah, because strangely enough, open it up. Yep. There you go, Joanne. I started not. Hang on, I didn't want to do that joke thing, but some of them again. I'm dealing with a hater at the moment. Just block and move on. It keeps. That's all you can do. And my subscribers, it's funny, yeah, because are growing. Strangely enough, unfortunately, they don't come and watch. I started videos not. I didn't want to do it. I'm out of that joke thing, to say the least. I'm dealing with a hater at the moment. Just block and move on. It keeps. That's all you can do. And my subscribers, you're right, Gandalf, anytime, mate. Just growing. Strangely, we got it. Did I get you doing? Unfortunately, they don't. What fun. Move on. Over here. Excuse me, I'm not looking at the camera. Did I get you doing? Oh, computer. Unfortunately, they don't. I realise now why the computer wasn't being used. It is extremely slow. Move on. Over here. Excuse me, it doesn't. Picture quality on StreamYard looks great. Picture quality on the old screen here looks absolutely atrocious. Unfortunately, I realise now why the computer wasn't being used. Echoing. Extremely slow. Does that fix the problem? Excuse me, it doesn't. Picture quality on StreamYard looks great. Picture quality on the old. Is it still echoing? Okay. Unfortunately, I realise now why the computer. Audio. It wasn't. Yes. Echoing. Extremely slow. Is it still echoing? The cancellation must be off to use stereo audio. Unfortunately, I realize now. All right, you know what it was? Bloody phone. Echoing. There's Charlie. Extremely slow. Is it still echoing? The cancellation must be off to use. There's Charlie. Extremely slow. Is it still echoing? The cancellation must be. It was good, but not now. Okay. Let's see if I do this. It was good, but not now. Audio. Okay. Gonna change. Let's see if I do this. It was good, but not now. Audio. Okay. I'm going to change. Let's see if I did this. It was good, but not now. Audio.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to change.
No.
Let's see if I did this.
What am I
It was good, but
supposed
not
to do?
now. Audio.
Yeah. I don't.
I'm going to change.
No.
Let's see if I did this.
What am I
It was good, but
supposed
not
to do?
now. Audio.
Yeah. I don't.
Change.
No.
Let's see if we did this.
Thank you for helping me out. Thank you for helping me out.
All right, so I'm back again. Yeah, okay, sounds weird. The joys of learning. Good on you, Joanne Rolfus is a real cool
Thank you
dude.
for
You'll
helping me out.
enjoy. And let me. So I'm back again. And that off. That off. Yeah, okay, sounds weird. That off. The joys of learning. That's on. Joanne Rolfus is a real cool
Thank you
dude.
for
You'll
helping me out.
enjoy. And let me. So I'm back again. And that off. That off. Yeah, okay, sounds weird. I'm just an idiot. Yeah, let's hope that fixed it. I'll count to 3. Tell me if you only hear the 3 once. 1, 2. Yeah, it's just another rookie mistake. Look at that. That's frozen. StreamYard's going great. Wi-Fi saying I got 1 bar. So it is a bit weird. So how's your weekend, Rolfus? What have you been doing? I need to come down south. We should. Rolfus. Yeah, I went 1, 2, 3 Gandalf, and the Wi-Fi thing dropped out. All right, well, sounds good then. I'll stick with what I know. I've frozen up. Oh. As you can see over here, this has got the wheel of death. This computer also doesn't. Yes, it does. Gives me the Wi-Fi over here, saying I've got very limited Wi-Fi. I did this last week at this time with Drew. I'm going to plug something else in to see if it makes a difference. It's trying to get the Wi-Fi in from outside. I don't know what that's going to do. Probably nothing. Green light didn't go on. So it hasn't worked. Oh, well. Ooh, some pork belly. Yes. Did you have to work because it was the Mother's Day weekend and people wanted the time off, or do you normally rostered? That's the way. See, Rolfus has got the YouTube down pat now. You never do anything unless you got a camera close by. That's why when I drive around to these weird places, um, like for work, we go out and fix all the power poles. Like I work with a linesman, so we go all over the northwest part of the island. So from say Devonport to Smithton, and then out to the wild west coast of Strahan, Queenstown, and then back to say Burnie. That's the region I work in, Rolfus. So I do a bit of driving about. I do see some lovely parts of the country up here. And I wasn't planning on staying there for too long, but they give me a sort of a promotion recently. So I'm sort of taking their money while they're offering it. They actually worked me all day Saturday, which was pretty good with the penalty rates. Today was my day off, which I spent half the day with the lovely Mrs. Radio, and she's inside now. I think she's starting to prepare dinner, which I'm supposed to have been doing that. So I got some nice big Scotch fillet steaks, and I'm just gonna pan fry some wedges in some bacon grease. It doesn't sound nice, but they come out really good. I haven't bought oil for a long time. I've just been using the leftovers from all the cooking we've been doing. But anyway, okay, Sunday to Thursday. So if I'm ever going to come and visit, don't come down on a Friday, hang out on the Saturday. Yep. Aurora Borealis, yep. Tell you what, did you see any of that last night, Rolfus? The sky going red and purple a bit? Yeah, it sure is, buddy. Sure is. It's just a shame this time of year starts to cool down a bit. Yes. You know how dear Scotch fillet steaks are, Rolf? This will tell you. They're ridiculously dear. I used to. I'm back. Yeah. I started my career in the meat trade. I was a butcher. Jumped into the family business. Father was a butcher. Grandfather was a butcher. And in a railway town as well. Like everyone worked on the railway except for our side of the family. Everyone who worked on the railway are sitting pretty because, geez, they got well paid. Good superannuation, long shifts, everything from train drivers to shunters to singlemen to protection officers. yeah, well paid they did it at all. And no, we were, after 4 years of cutting up animals, I said, you know what, I've had enough of this. I'm going to find a career somewhere else. Yeah, so I moved on with my life from there. But I ended up getting a transport business running. And then I worked out who was doing the refrigerated Cryovac meat deliveries, and then I found out they were charging a fortune. When I found out, when I asked the manager there when are they renegotiating, they told me a time. I put a quote in, and I won the contract. And I had a 10-year career with trucks, which was a lot of fun too, but a lot of stress, a lot of work, staff, you know, big money in, big money out sort of thing. But yeah, it was a fun time. But we used to take meat that was to restaurants, like the premium quality cuts, stuff that was going export, and then the export quota was up, and then they had to send that quality grain fed meat into the domestic market, and we got first dibs on it because it was delivered to the warehouse that we were working. And man, we used to just buy it for the price that everyone else paid for it, but at wholesale. But boy, we used to eat like kings with quality meat, and for years and years and years. And then we walk around Woolworths trying to find out what's on special. Rolfus will sort of understand that. Yes. But anyway, I'm going to run this for another 20 minutes, just as this is a test run. If it holds on for the hour, it's great. If it drops out, sign work, as in what, painting signs on for advertising, hoarding logos and stuff. Yeah, that'd be interesting. I mean, it takes about a second for me to click it before it comes up. Yeah, so I come down here to retire, Joanne, and one thing or another, we decided, I might as well not spend the superannuation and get some work while it's still going, while I still can, and stumbled into this job. And it's pretty good when it's sunny and nice and warm, and you're outside in the fresh air. It's when it's snowing, and you've got to go to a region because a car crashed into a pole. It is interesting. Yeah, it's Kevin Taylor. Any kinds of signs. All right, cool. Good to see you, Kevin. Hope you're well, mate. Kevin is I don't know, we could say part-time musician. Got a fabulous album called You Might As Well Tell the Story, Kevin. How many albums you still got to sell? We're playing his music for a while. Still should be, actually. Well, I don't know if you've been listening to them shows I've been putting out with WHER, but I've always been slipping in one here or there. I tell you what, mate, I'm no expert, but we seen him here last night. But we did get a bit of a storm come through at the same time. But I know it's been raining up your way for seems like forever. It always seems to rain around Easter time, but on the east coast of New South Wales, you've been getting smashed. So my family and friends tell me that live up there. Yeah, just hanging on for grim death with the Wi-Fi. Bad weather. Yeah, mate. I hear we had a storm coming. We haven't had, like, Tasmania is renowned for rain. We've hardly had rain for a very long time. Get the odd shower here or there, bit of a sprinkle maybe, but they say 60% chance of rain today, and we get like a little sprinkle, like bugger all. So yeah, a lot of the gardens are getting. Yeah, you've got to work on them to keep them as good as they should be. Oh man, did you? Are you in Oklahoma? No, yeah, you're in Alabama. I think, is that right, Joanne? Jackson, Alabama. I don't know. I'm losing the plot. There you go. That's Kevin Taylor. If you ever stream music, look for Kevin Taylor. Olive Tree is the wonderful album with Scotch on Ice. Scotch on Ice. Yeah. Well, Alabama. Yeah. How do you find it out there? Surrounded by family, I'm assuming. I can't believe the amount of people moving to Arkansas because of the YouTube connection. Near Birmingham. All right. Well, we went to. Did we go to Alabama? We went for a hit and run gig when was there with Storm Cellar. But anyway, they went into the Blues Association they drove for hours to get there, played the gig, and then drove all the way home back to the house they were renting because they still had another couple of gigs back in Memphis. Yeah, check out Kevin's music, Joanne. I'm sure you'll like it. Cross, I don't know. You can't say it's country, but it's not rock. It's just a nice melodic sound that Kevin has. It's a little bit different. People I know think that I'm crazy. Yeah, the Wi-Fi is really giving us great. Wow. Oh, Joanne's a wonderful supporter too, Kevin. I'll tell you what, could meet. There's a nice little community out in YouTube. Once you sort of put yourself out there, once you get rid of the riffraff, work out who's who in the zoo, yeah, hang out with the cool kids. But look at this. Wi-Fi. And I've got the Wi-Fi alarm alert on the computer. It's running. It's been running for nearly the whole live. So this computer actually should work. It's not hardwired in. It's running off Wi-Fi to the modem, which is in the house. Yes, you're like most people, Joanne. There's a couple of might start doing the Australian Radio Indie Music Show again and just run a few songs as well. Might try that again, starting sort of this time, depending on who's live. So there's no where's the Crazy Crowd? They're over at the meetup. That's why I haven't been seeing them. Right, yeah, now it all. The Crazy Crowd's not live, Joanne. You must be missing them. Yeah, mate. Thanks, Gandalf. Just keep an eye out in the mailbox for about another 3 weeks. I'm sure just a little something will arrive for you. And thanks for your support, brother. Ah, yeah, classic. Yep. Got some style there, Joanne, for sure. Actually, I've seen on you got a playlist on your channel with all the tracks there, but Elvis. Yeah, I'd change my name to Gandalf. I like it. It's much better. Yeah, mate. Catch you next time, Mr. Smith. Yeah. Now the Wi-Fi is as you can see right now, the Wi-Fi is. That's why we haven't been able to run the station when we moved because the Wi-Fi is terrible. I reckon we're about 6 months away before we get hardwired to the house. They're just coming through here now doing the. We're one of the last places around that, and the people doing the work, honestly, they're from India and New Zealand. The New Zealand crew are doing the underground boring and drilling, putting the pipes underneath the driveways and roads and stuff, so they don't have to dig it up. And they got this computerized drill rig that sees stuff and then turn I'm back. Yeah, Wi-Fi dropped out on us, so it was a bit of a disaster. It is running low. Might move the computer to another spot in the room just to see if it makes a difference, but that's not for today. Yes, Wi-Fi. No man's land, Joanne. That's no good. Let me try up here. Look at this. Look how quick it's going now. Yep. Anyway, sort of, yeah. Wi-Fi is terrible here, especially at peak hour. Like, it's what time is it now? Nearly 20 to 5 in the afternoon, and it's just that that time that most people are online, I'm assuming, and we, being the old school, got the telephone line into the house where the modem is, and it just doesn't cut the mustard. Because I'm sure there's someone gaming inside the house as well, which doesn't help. But honestly, you should be able to game, stream, but anyway, I'll get there. This our plan is to stay here for at least another 10 years, and then move more country, move into go inland a bit, and then have like a few acres where we can just relax a bit. I doubt I'd have to get the Starlink when I go out there, I'd reckon. But it is that's our retirement plans anyway. Stay here, get the house up and running. There's a lot of steps here, and it's keeping us young. But I'm sure in a few years from now we'll be thinking, what are we doing here? I'll tell you what, 2 doors up, my neighbour, his name is he's a lovely fella. We'll call him Gary. He's 84, 85. He volunteers at the museum down in town, which is only like a 10-minute walk down. But when you like downhill, it's downhill. And then he walks up the hill to come home. And every time I stopped, I see him coming home, and I say, "Hey mate, you want to get in for I'll drive you up the hill." And he says, "Oh no, this keep me young." And he keeps walking up. His house is just there, like 2 houses across, 2 stories. He was up on the roof the other day, no harness, no safety gear. He was doing some maintenance on the roof, crawling around with his joggers, and oh man, 80. I said, "Geez, you're playing with problems doing that, mate." And he just said, "Well, I can still do it. I'm not going to pay a young bloke to climb up here and do what I can do." He's just nice old fella. Moved over from Wales in the 50s, early 50s, he said. Oh, and Kevin, if you're still around, look at that. It's the new football team that won't start for a few years from now. They're building the stadium, but they had to get a license. It sort of sucks a bit, but there you go, the Tasmania Island there with the football. That's their logo. Look at that. I'll tell you what, Joanne, I would do not go anywhere near my roof, I tell you. It is just absolutely. Yeah, it's. I got 3 chimneys. We put a combustion fireplace inside the fireplace so we can have it glassed and keep it tidy. And the guy putting the chimney through the chimney, like the little, the silver pipe up through the chimney, out through the roof, and then sealed the top. He got up on the roof. He was an old bloke too, and he's up on the roof, and he's shaking the bricks to see if they'd wobble, because he said, "Oh, if they're no good, you'll have to." And he's shaking the bejesus out of them, and it's the house is like 100-year old, so they've been there for a long time. Been painted once or twice, I'd say, but I'm just looking at one now, and 2 of them are sealed up, and one of them's got some bugs flying around it. They don't come. It's all sealed up down the bottom, so they don't come into the house. But I'm sure we need to fix that, rectify that. But coming up, we've got 3 minutes, Joanne, and I'm going to turn it off. I see you're the last man standing by the look of it. So you're a very late night person for the internet, my time. Like when I watch the internet, like I can't. I go to bed pretty early. So you've obviously got a routine of sitting up late and talking to people and having a good time, and then getting some sleep, getting up at 8 o'clock in the morning and going again. I bet you have. I used to take photos of with a camera called a Pentax 6.7. So the negatives were like that size as a negative, so you could blow them up for the big posters, big billboards that used to go up, and you had to take a picture of them. There was no computer generated stuff then. It was massive negatives with massive. I've still got that camera in a box under the house, actually, but I don't think not many people are going to be developing. Well, you're a bit of a vampire then, up all night and sleep in the day. Yeah, well, I'll get on your office. Wi-Fi is absolutely abysmal. Sorry, but yeah, we did a lot of photography. Okay, yeah, I had my own darkroom for years in the house, 2 houses ago. I used to develop my own, enlarge my pictures, and then develop. I used to work at the races I used to be the guy who took the pictures of the horse crossing the finish line, and then you'd print up the photo and get the calligraphy writing about the name of the horse, the name of the race, the owners, and the times and the date and all that sort of stuff, and sell them on to the horse owners and trainers. And that was a business I had for a number of years as well. Oh my gosh, just I'm texting him over here, Joanne. But hey, Rolfus, you don't know anyone selling a cheap second-hand computer that works, do you? Because my main computer blue screen today 3 times. Blue screened a lot. It's been on its last legs. Yeah. Yeah, the guys are putting I'm right in the city. Like honestly, I'm spitting distance, to the courthouse. Like it's supermarket. Everything's just right at our doorstep here, and the Wi-Fi is abysmal. I don't know how the businesses do it, but yeah, I'm on the hunt for another computer. I mean, daughter's got one in Queensland. She wants to send me, so I might have to invest in working out the best way of doing that. Obviously, put it in a box, stick it on a plane, and send it down here, and I'll pay the freight. Yeah, she's got an old gaming computer that she doesn't use. No one used. They've upgraded. It'd be good for video editing. But I'll tell you what, I've been going for an hour. It's been a good test. I've realised the Wi-Fi problems are the same. The laptop's a fraction slower. The Wi-Fi connector doesn't work like the extra Wi-Fi booster doesn't work out of this laptop. It worked really good out of the hard drive. For some reason, that just unplugged my mic. The problems. Problems of an internet superstar. Isn't that right, Rolfus? It's, I just got to get the radio shows working. I've got tomorrow to worry about that. If not, they'll just have to wait. It's not like they pay me a lot. All right, Joanne, thanks again. It's always a pleasure. Thanks, Rolfus, for sticking around, mate. And good to see you making a couple of connections. Good people here, Rolfus. Treat them well, mate, when they come in. Or Uncle Jonesy will be coming after you. All right. Thanks, everyone. Until we meet again, test number 2 is sort of a success. Until we meet again, this is Radio Jonesy saying good night, farewell, and be kind to your neighbours.